That's a good number, by the way. It hasn't plummeted, but the sky has not fallen. Percent is normal. I'm only close to 80, and that's only happened once.
Well, good afternoon. We're here with Gary Ray's Remax Integrity, and we're going to do a year-to-date, obviously not year-end, but a year-to-date summary of the real estate market here in Lane County and Eugene. And the first question I want to ask you, I looked at the summary and it looked like all the numbers are up, but I wanted you to comment, how much are the numbers up?
A good number, by the way, or a good sign, but it's not up very much higher than what it was in the beginning of the year. And what I like about that is the fact that it hasn't plummeted because of a lot of conversations out there about the sky is falling, but the sky has not fallen, and the interest rates have been in the 30-year average for some time. But again, for people to understand that 6% is normal is difficult at the moment, because they've been coached to think that 2.25% is the going rate. I'm only close to 80, and that's only happened once, and that was during COVID. So it's not going to happen again. We don't think it's going to happen again. But the interest rates have. Matter of fact, even yesterday, it dropped another full 0.25%, and so it's right there between the 5.9 and the 6.1 range, and it bubbles back and forth daily. But the good news is that we've had 3 price reductions or interest rate cuts during the year of 2025. The prediction for next year, 2026, because they're afraid of inflation, it probably won't happen. I know it's not going to happen right away if they do another cut. But again, that has to kind of play itself out, because it's dangerous if you get it too low. It's dangerous if it's too high.
That's right.
It's trying to find the balance. And so that's where it's at. But what you referred to is that things seem to be even better than it was at the beginning of the year. And it is. It has slightly gone better with as far as activity, buying and selling. And we think it's going to continue that direction for next year. That's the point I want to bring out, is the fact that we predict, the gurus, they didn't include me as being part of the gurus, but I'll take credit. Thoughts are, is this going to slowly climb again and then get a little steeper towards the end of the year? So it's a positive look if you are in the market for homes or if you're in the market to sell.
Perfect. So that brings up the next question then, like, where are the buyers coming from and where are the sellers coming from?
Well, the buyers are coming from all over the United States. I showed someone from Michigan today. They were interested in the Northwest, and certainly Eugene has a benefit there. So we're getting them from lots of different states, not just one or two. And it's not the Californians that are burned out, and it's everybody. It's everywhere. As far as why are they leaving, there are some things that have been cut in the medical world, and we have a very nice hospital. We have 2 hospitals, and there has been some cuts in that area. We're talking 1,000 people. So now we have like 170,000, so that's not a real high percentage, but it does cause fluctuation. So we've had some people leave because of that. That's mostly, if there's a better job offer out there, they're jumping on it, because jobs right now are becoming competitive, to say the least. So
that maybe brings up a point then. What about the job market? What are you aware of that's happening in Lane County per se?
We're not a real diverse as far as the technical side. A lot of the technical jobs are in Portland area. And so we have small companies. We don't have big companies. And so we don't have the huge fluctuation. Like, we're not Nike that we're going to cut 10,000 jobs tomorrow and that only leaves 100,000 left. But the point is, we don't have a lot of fluctuation in the job market. So we're pretty steady in that fashion. Our University of Oregon is the other big employer. They're probably our biggest employer. And we have had some cuts there as well. And so that's causing some fluctuation in the selling department as well.
So then I guess there's stability in the marketplace. Now, let's say I'm moving in from any other state. Am I looking at a brand new home, or what's the inventory of brand new homes to a resale home that's 4 or 5 years old?
We have some builders that are building right now, but they're not the high-end properties. They're more single level, because apparently us baby boomers need single level homes.
Right.
And so the single level homes have become prioritized. And so but we don't have a lot of construction. And we probably have in Lane County, probably 500 new homes, period.
Oh.
And I'm saying, and some of those have already sold, of course,
Right.
but I mean, that's the new part. Most of the selling that's going on right now are the baby boomers that had the big houses.
Right.
They have a lot of equity in those homes. They don't want to be working around their yard as much. They want a simpler life, and they want an easier life as far as walking. So they're going from the big homes to the single level homes. That's causing some movement. It also allows for a lot of move-up buyers that have the kids in the teenage age, and they need more room and more space and a bigger garage and all of that. They're moving up into that world, into those higher end properties. And there was a real surge of home offices. That's starting to go down now because a lot of companies are wanting to make sure that they're back in the office themselves. So, but again, that what their perceived need for an office helps show that they need that bigger house as well.
Exactly. So anyway, so at the year end here, it sounds like everything is basically stable and maybe moving up slightly in the new year. Who knows? But we've got a stable interest rate, relatively stable prices, a decent inventory. So whether you're a buyer or a seller, it looks like, you know what, and like Gary mentioned before, December and January could be a good time to sell your home or to buy your home. So anyways, how do we get a hold of you, Gary?
Well, two ways. Number one is just simply GaryRays@remax.net, or you can just give me a call, 541-554-5825. And by the way, not to throw a pitch into this, but you don't have to talk to me about buying and selling. You could just talk to me about, do you have good plumbers on a contractor list, or do you have some advice for downsizing? All of those things, that's what I try to help as many people as possible.
Perfect. So you heard that. If you're kind of stalled and kind of wondering, what do I do even to prepare my home for sale, reach out to Gary. He's got a list, like he said, of contractors that he can refer to you, and he'll give you a handful that you can choose from. So anyways, great to have you here, Gary.
Thank you. I do want to add, by the way, that list of contractors that I have, I get nothing from them. It's not because I think they're wonderful. It's because my clients have given those names to me because they've had good service. So that's why I give that list out, because I know that they've been proven.
Right. Yeah, that's really important.
Just give me a holler and I'll be glad to share that.
Sounds super, Gary.
Okay.
Take
care.
Yeah.